We'll see what happens. Maybe this video will start a storm too. I dropped the N-bomb. Everyone's gonna say I'm a racist. I think everybody's a little bit of a racist. I'm a little bit of a racist. I can't help it. It's in me. I struggle with it. I try to acknowledge it. I nod to the demons, and I try to treat everybody with as even as hand as I can possibly muster in my conscious, critical thinking brain. And anybody who asks for more than that's lying. Anybody says, "Oh, I'm not a racist," you're a lying, self-delusional motherfucker. You're a lying, self-delusional motherfucker. Everybody has proclivities of race in them, and we struggle with them as conscious, good human beings that want to be better to try and let them go. I think. I don't know. You think I'm off base on that?
No.
Jeff's like, man, I'm the sales. Let me out of here. Right?
Yeah, I got to go make shit happen.
Support.
This is support at medfordknife.com. So anyway, I don't know. I when I see those comments, I feel like, oh man, I don't want to throw too much fuel on the fire, but I feel like I also ought to address it a little bit. Do you think D felt like he was? Do you think D felt like he was leaned against here because of his color?
I don't think so. At least for the time that we worked together, because he was here too after I left.
Yeah.
So I don't think. I mean, for the time I was here, absolutely not.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. I know it got on really, really well. They had some drama when it was time to go, but that was, some outside forces of a girl. That wasn't us. Anyways, shit goes on, you guys. There's a lot of people, and people come and go, and not everybody is ready for the critique of really high-end knife making. They're not ready for the critique of the level of craftsmanship that's required. And if I wasn't a lunatic asking for zero play in every direction and as close to perfection as possible, if I wasn't a lunatic, it'd be easy. I mean, how many of the knives that we fail out of, say, 50 knives, how many of those would pass and be on almost any table of any company you and I have ever encountered at a show? I mean, you've seen this.
Yeah.
How many times have you put a failed knife in your hands and said, in any other company, this would be spectacular?
It happens often.
Right.
Right. Well, out of 100 knives, how many do you think are just our little nuance?
I mean, just amazing,
Out of 100 knives
Right.
that we failed and kicked back into the room for redo, out of that 100, how many of those do you think are failing because of our little idiosyncratic search for some crazy expectation?
70, 80% at least.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Medford standard. It's why they get kicked back.
I mean, lash and all that kind of stuff. I mean, there's zero tolerances from anybody.
And I find that, like, every place I go, when I'm at shows, and I'm not bagging on anybody, like, I feel knives all over the place. And I feel the things, I go, how did this make it to the show? This is a show knife. It should be the best one in the company.
In case the best knife you got in there, still has knives that you'll get, inspect, and you'll find lash. You know what I mean? And he doesn't beat him up. It's just,
It's tough on people.
Yeah.
It's really tough on people. And what I see is most other companies, they just don't, they either say, oh, it's okay for this to be here because we've never felt knives not like this.
Yeah, this is good enough.
Right.
That's the standard of the industry.
Right. This is acceptable. This level of XYZ is acceptable. Right. And I just, part of me being a loudmouth, outspoken, straight shooting Southwestern, kind of folksy American, is that I also don't believe in doing the standard. I believe in like my own standard. We have our own standard here. It's different. Hey, you filled a lot of knives now, right?
Yeah. Lots of knives.
And you were a customer before you worked here.
Right.
Jeff showed up with like a leather folio with 10 pages in it and said, here's why I could save you or help you or rescue you or park my hat here. Give me an office and let me start working for you.
Something like that.
Well, anyways, thanks for jumping in, you guys. And, I don't know. I thought it'd be better to have like a little round table chat about this than just me railing on. Let's get back at it. Guys having Crisco 69 with their mom. All right, you guys. Anyways, that's raw, unfiltered, unscripted as always. Greg Medford from Medford Knife and the crew. We got Lawrence, a.k.a. the Thespian. We've got Jeff, the Giant, Shrek Diesel in the back. We got Jason over here. And I'm going to call you 3.4.
We're not now.
4.8.
Is it 4.8? All right, you guys. Greg Medford from Medford Knife. I'm out of here. Go to Medford University and figure out what you're talking about before you rail on me.